I never imagined an ordinary day at work could spiral into such chaos at home. Laura and I have been married for 5 years. Our lives built on small, steady habits, quiet dinners, shared responsibilities, and long walks on weekends. I trusted her without hesitation, until one phone call cracked that trust like glass. Her boss, Mr. Daniels, a man whose self-importance was as oversized as his office, called me out of the blue. His tone was offhand, almost playful, but there was a strange edge to it. "She's mine now," he said. The words hit like ice water. At first, I thought I misheard him. Surely he couldn't mean what I thought. But then he laughed softly, repeating, "Your wife belongs to me now. You're just background noise." My heart clenched. In an instant, the life I'd built, the vows we'd spoken, the memories we'd cherished, all of it felt cheapened, mocked. That night, I asked Laura about it. My voice was steady but shaking beneath the surface. What did he mean? I asked quietly. Her eyes widened in shock, a flicker of confusion and fear crossing her face. "He's joking, right?" she said weakly, but her uncertainty cut through me. She wasn't lying, but she wasn't offending us either. The silence between us stretched, heavy and suffocating. I realized then I couldn't act out of anger. If Daniels was as arrogant as he sounded, he'd reveal himself sooner or later. The next day, I went to his office under the pretense of a work matter. He greeted me with that same smug look, expecting me to break, to retreat. He leaned back, confident. "So you heard me," he said casually, "about Laura." "I heard," I replied flatly. He grinned wider. "Men like me," he said, "we take what we want." I studied him, every gesture, every glance. A man so drunk on his own power, he couldn't see his own mistakes. That was when I chose my moment. "You think you can take her from me?" I said calmly. "I don't think," he smirked. "I know." The hum of the air conditioner was the only sound between us. I let the silence stretch until I saw his smile flicker, just slightly. "You've assumed something," I said quietly, "that she didn't have a choice, that her loyalty could be stolen. Respect doesn't work that way." His expression cracked, disbelief creeping in as he shifted in his chair. The weight of my words landed. He had played a game he didn't understand and lost before he realized it. I left his office a few minutes later, calm and unshaken, while he sat behind his desk, staring after me. His arrogance had devoured him, leaving only the taste of his own defeat. When I returned home, Laura was waiting, eyes filled with questions. I took her hand gently. "He won't be a problem anymore," I told her. "You don't belong to anyone but yourself. And to me, as you always have." Her eyes welled with tears. "I thought I was trapped," she whispered. "He tried to control everything." I held her close, feeling her tremble. That moment wasn't just about winning. It was a reminder of why we had chosen each other. Trust, loyalty, respect. These weren't just words, but living, unbreakable truths. The next day, whispers spread through the office. Colleagues exchanged knowing glances, some laughing quietly. Everyone had heard about the confrontation. Danielle's once untouchable confidence had crumbled. His arrogance had written his downfall. At home, Laura and I sat together with cups of tea, the hum of our normal life slowly returning. The fear and tension that loomed over us now felt like a distant shadow. I realized then that power can intimidate and arrogance can bluff. But love built on respect and understanding doesn't need to shout. It doesn't waver. It simply exists, steady, quiet, and strong. Looking at Laura, I understood the real victory wasn't humiliating a man drunk on power. It was protecting what truly mattered, our bond, our promises, and our life together. Mr. Daniels had learned a hard lesson. Some hearts can't be claimed, and some lines can't be crossed. And as for us, we stepped back into our quiet rhythm, stronger, wiser, and unbreakable.